Alright, so does it matter with the fertilizing? Does it matter if you remove the rocks? This field has been plowed, fertilized, limed, and weeded. Rocks have not been removed. This little plot right here has been fertilized, limed, weeded, and all rocks have been removed. This little plot here has been ripped with the subsoiler, the lime fertilized, sprayed, and I'm pretty sure it's either this one or this one. These are both the same. One of them's had rocks removed, one of them has not. This one should be the one with rocks in it. Yeah, there's the rocks. This one has had the rocks removed. Does it make a difference? Does the yield make a difference? We're going to take a pass down with this combine. We're going to take one pass here, one pass there, and then one on each of those. And we're going to see, does it make a difference if you plow or subsoil, if you do pick the rocks up or don't. All right, here we go. We'll see what we wind up with. After this field, I'll dump it out. And then we'll go to the next one and we'll take a pass. Or we could just document where we were at, what it came up to. And then we'll go make a pass down through the next one. And see what we come up with. And then that way we can see, does it make a difference? Whether you remove the rocks or not. I mean, it's kind of a tedious process getting rid of the rocks, a little bit slow. But I don't know, does it actually hurt your yield? Or does it just something extra to do? And then we'll see the difference between plowing and actually see the difference between... Okay, so we got 1838 off of that. We'll go down here and dump this. I know this isn't going to be exact because the field's not perfectly square, but it's pretty darn close. We'll be able to get a pretty good idea if it really makes a difference or not. And I don't know if it makes a difference between actually plowing or subsoiling, so I don't know about that. So there's 1838. Let's see what we get off of this one. Let's go right in the middle of it here. Alright, here we go. Now this one's been plowed, rocks removed, seed bed, everything fertilized, weeded. That one over there has only been plowed, and the rocks have been left. The seed bed was left alone, and they were all been limed. Let's see what we end up with here. So 1838, that one over there. Let's see if this is actually going to beat that over there. I don't know if the rocks make a difference. I don't know if they hurt the yield or not. Like I said, I know it's not going to be exactly perfect because the field's a little bit different. But if we're pretty close, we'll be able to tell. And it looks like we're going to be pretty close. Going to be a little bit of difference. But that might just be the field difference too, see? But I don't know, there's not that much difference between the field though. We'll just go ahead. So 1838, 2115. So we'll say there was a little bit of difference there. I know the field's just a little bit different, but I don't think it was. That's almost 300 difference it's in liters. So let's see if it makes a difference between these two. Are pretty close, so these are actually subsoiled. Let's see if it makes a difference with them. Here we go. I'm going to try to stay in between the rows. That way we got a full header the whole time. That way this is as accurate of a test as we can make. And then we'll see, does it make a difference if you plow or subsoil? Really, I guess I should do a test too with the cultivator, see if that actually makes a difference. There's a lot of new tillage functions added in, so there's a lot of I don't know, uncertainty as far as what helps your yield and what hurts your yield. So just a little test that I wanted to do, and I wanted to see how it would come out. Because the plowing to me just seems super tedious, takes a long time. The plows aren't very big. And the AI does a terrible job plowing. They always have. So you always have to come back and plow. It just really seems, I don't know. So if the actual subsoiler does better or does as good, then great. So looks like the subsoiler there is actually gonna be about the same as the plow. So it's really not gonna. That doesn't seem like that makes much difference there. So 2264. Let's see what this last one's gonna make. See how it's gonna do. So we had 1838, 21. I didn't forget what it was. And then that pass there. Let's go make our final pass. And see, does it really matter if you do all that rock removal? Does it matter if you plow? Does it matter if you subsoil? So far, I don't think the rocks even matter. It doesn't look like they seem to matter. And from what I'm seeing right now, it doesn't matter if you plow or subsoil. At this point in time, it doesn't look like it matters. Well, let's see what this last pass. Everything's been done to this. It's been everything that you needed to do, all your fertilizing, rock remove, lime. It's been subsoiled. Everything's been done. So let's see how this does. I got a feeling, I kind of figured the plowing would do better, but it doesn't really seem like that's the case. Because it didn't do any better on that last pass. We're almost up there at 2,000 again. So really, it's clear that the rocks don't matter. I don't think. There we're at 23, 20, 24. So 24, and the field's a little bit bigger. Not much though, but for the most part, I'm gonna say the difference in each row is because of the field. Because the field was a little bit wider. Because we started out at 1838 and then 21, then 23, and then 24. So I think yield wise, I don't think it's gonna make any difference. I think that was I feel that it was from the field. So in my testing and what I think, if you don't want to pick up the rocks, I don't really think it hurts your yield at all. If you want to plow, fine. If you want to do the subsoiler, I think it's fine too. I don't think it makes any difference really. And there you go. There you have it. So there's the yield and what happens when you do the different things with the different, whether you pick up the rocks, if you plow, or if you subsoil. That doesn't seem to matter. It's all pretty close to the same. Thank you.